What is going on, everybody? Brent's Bricks back here with another video, and today we are reviewing Lego set 75302, the Imperial Shuttle. Yeah, I know, I'm finally doing another Lego review. It's like I forgot I even did them. All the kids nowadays, they'd rather see vlogs and stuff. It has indeed been a long time since I reviewed a Lego set, so it feels really good to be back here reviewing a set for you guys today. This is also the last set of the new 2021 Lego Star Wars wave that I have not reviewed. Besides that new Resistance X-Wing, yeah, we just won't talk about that one. But anyways, guys, this is the last good set of the wave, and quite a few people have commented in past videos asking me to build this set, so if you've been wanting to see me build and review this set, here you go. But with all that out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and get into this, man. I'm just excited to build a Lego set, to be honest with you. Oh, and by the way, I hope you all had a wonderful May the 4th. I hope you got a chance to pick up this wonderful Lego set right here. Trust me, I thought about building and reviewing this set tonight, but I am so close to 1,000 subs that I figured I might just wait another week or two until I can live stream, and then I'll go ahead and build this big old set on live stream for you guys. But with all that talk out of the way, let's go ahead and finally get straight into the time lapse. Alright guys, so for the minifigures here, I didn't want to really ramble on too much because two of these figures you can get in this set right here. So not only do you get the same Luke Skywalker in this set, but you also get a better version of Darth Vader because this one will have the arm printing, and on this set, they left that arm printing out. For a $70 set, I was kind of expecting the arm printing to be on Darth Vader, but I guess that's just a feature they're trying to keep more of an exclusive thing. So other than these figures right here, this Imperial Officer is the only other figure that is, I guess, exclusive to this set. The name for this minifigure is literally just an Imperial Officer, so there's no real story behind him. He's not supposed to be any kind of specific character. This set isn't one that you would buy just for these minifigures. If you just wanted this Luke and a Darth Vader, then I would definitely get the Death Star Final Duel. It's only $30 more, and plus you get that arm printed Vader. But enough about the minifigures. Let's go ahead and talk about this guy. So there we have the $70 Imperial Shuttle. First off, I just want to say it's very nostalgic to build an Imperial Shuttle again. I probably haven't built one since I was literally like 7 or 8 years old. I'll put a picture up on the screen now of the Imperial Shuttle that I do remember building when I was young. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was the first version of the Lego Imperial Shuttle. And one specific piece that reminds me of building that Imperial Shuttle is this right here. This print right here probably isn't on the UCS Imperial Shuttle, but I know this print was on the one I had when I was younger, and then also the one from, I think, 2014, 15, I don't know. It was on the last Imperial Shuttle. Aside from that, this is obviously a major upgrade from that very first model they ever made. This set is kind of perfect for a guy like me because I do not have that first Imperial Shuttle that I had as a kid anymore. And I also didn't get a chance to pick up the last version of the Imperial Shuttle, and that one probably goes for like $200 brand new. So it is nice for me to get an Imperial Shuttle for only $70. And if you do open up the wings, it does have a pretty large wingspan, especially for a $70 ship. Speaking of these wings though, one thing that stands out to me is just how plain they are. It would have been so easy for Lego just to throw in a few more tiles or vent pieces along the wings. Instead, they just leave them super blank. And if you compare that to the rest of the ship, I mean, the rest of the ship is detailed pretty nicely. And then you just got these really plain wings. I mean, one tile and one 1x1 stud. But to be honest, other than the wings being really plain, there's nothing I can really complain about when it comes to this set. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about the other aesthetic negative that a lot of people have been talking about, and I really don't need to talk about it too much because I'm really beating a dead horse here, but the chin on this thing is just, well, it's ugly. On past Imperial shuttles, we've never really had this just gray chin right here underneath the cockpit. Looks good from this angle, not so good from right there. Other than the wings lacking a little bit of detail, and other than the chin, I think this is a really solid Imperial shuttle. In 2021, it is definitely really nice to be able to pick up an Imperial shuttle for only $70. Before we get into the play features of this set, there is one more thing I want to talk about. I don't like to mod my Lego sets hardly at all, but the YouTube channel Tommy C Bricks has a few modification videos on a few of these newer, cheaper Star Wars sets that I think really improves the look of these. I'll put a link to his video of all of the mods that he does to the ship in the description below. And no, this isn't him asking me to plug his channel in this video. I've never spoken to the guy. I just really like his channel a lot. His Lego content is super good, so if you want to see more modifications done on this thing, definitely check out that video. However, we are just going to do one of these mods, and I actually just might leave it like this, so check it out. You take a handy dandy brick separator here, and you pop off this 2x6 piece. And then we're going to go around to the back of the wings here to these 2x3 plates. We're going to pop those off. I mean, if this wing is going to be so plain, you might as well have this be plain too. So we're going to go ahead and pop these on right here. Now it is a one stud connection, so you might have to straighten them up a little bit, but once you have them straight, when you open and close the cockpit, you know, they're not going anywhere. And just like that, I think those 2x3 plates look 10 times better on the cockpit. I mean, that is like night and day difference. If this set was actually designed to have these two plates on here, like this set would go up a whole half a grade. Even though I'm going to leave mine like this, I'm still going to rank this set as if it still had this plate across the top. And just look at the difference. I mean, if this is all smooth and you just got studs right here, it just doesn't look good. But that looks 1,000 times better. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it.
Would you look at that?
Just look at that.
I'm going to leave my Imperial shuttle like that. I think it looks way better, and I'm going to go ahead and just kick that 2x6 to the side. And aside from all the aesthetics that have to do with this set, the building experience is very good. I built this thing in what felt like about an hour or less. And the building techniques and everything are very sturdy. Like, you can definitely pick this thing up. As long as you don't grab it from the front, as long as you grab it by the Technic right there, you can shake this thing and swoosh it up and down from that center fin, and it'll stay together for most of the time. Or you can be a little bit safer and just grab it from the body there and fly it around. Very swooshable ship. The landing gear is a little wobbly. I mean, as you can see, you can just touch it just a hair and it kind of can tip over pretty easily. That's a little bit of a nitpick though, and that can probably be fixed pretty easy if you just mod this piece out for something else that isn't circular. And yeah, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and just go over the play features with you real quick. This is a Lego Star Wars set, so obviously we got some stud shooters in there. The center wing has just enough clearance for the cockpit to open with no issues at all. You have more of a modern seating technique in there with that little T piece, so your minifigure just squeezes in there, and that way he stays in really easy. He's nice and snug, but he's also very easy to take out, and his legs do not get stuck in there. Really nice feature that a lot of these modern Lego sets do nowadays. Another thing to note about this cockpit is with the backrest being so flat, it does kind of suggest that he is leaned back all the way, but obviously it'd be kind of hard to drive this thing when you can't see over the front. But there is enough room in there for him to sit up just a bit like that. And as you can see, I mean, look at that. He's sitting pretty far off the backrest right there. But you can still close the entire cockpit, and there, he can see. So just a small, minor thing, but you know, if you're displaying it with him in there, it's nicer to sit him up a little bit, and you don't have to lean him all the way back. And he looks much better that way. Moving on to the rest of the interior, there's also a really nice feature right here. This latch right here is what keeps it down. Otherwise, this would just open if you held it from the center there. But this really nice latch function, you have this rubber Technic piece that allows this to open and close, and it just clips shut like that, and you're in there. All you do is pull that pin back, and there you are. We have a small interior, but it can fit the other two figures that come in this set. Well, yeah, and I was actually kind of excited to talk about a certain part of this interior that I haven't really seen anybody mention. But these two slots right here are two perfect spots to hold their lightsabers. And then just like that, you have Luke and Darth Vader riding in the back of the Imperial Shuttle. And it's nice because if you are displaying this with everybody riding aboard, you can have the lightsabers in there and you don't have to worry about losing them. I always love when LEGO goes the extra mile, and when it's a vehicle that's going to have a Jedi or a Sith in it, it's really nice for there to be a spot for the lightsabers. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. The wings open and close, and there's some stud shooters, and you can put the minifigures on there, and can't really ask for much else. Let's go ahead and move on to the final opinion. All right, guys, so for the final opinion on this set, first let's talk about the value you're getting when you spend your hard-earned cash on this set. I think it's definitely worth it. I think for $70 for 660 pieces, I think it's a pretty good build. Also, I think if you're someone that does not have an Imperial Shuttle at all, I feel like this is a must grab. Because if you really want that last Imperial Shuttle that LEGO made, you're gonna end up paying about $200 if you want it brand new off of eBay or Bricklink. It's kind of a similar situation with this R2. You can pay $200 for this, or you can pay $350 or $400 for the 2012 version on eBay or Bricklink. Just like the Red 5 X-Wing from this very same wave. If I was, say, building a Dagobah mock and I needed a Red 5 X-Wing, I wouldn't really want to have to spend the $150, $180 for a sealed version of the one from 2018 when I could just pay $50 and get a perfectly good Red 5 X-Wing right here. Another shout out to Tommy C. Bricks. He's got a couple mod videos. He's even got one for the X-Wing, and he's got some super cool changes that he does to that. Again, I'll have his channel linked in the description below, so if you're interested in modding this or the new X-Wing, definitely check him out. The only place I feel like this set lacks is just not enough detailing on the wings right there. And obviously the chin area is not the prettiest. You could very easily add a few plates and kind of details on these wings. I'm not so sure how you would go about fixing the chin area, but not every LEGO set is going to be perfect. Is this the best Imperial Shuttle ever made? Nah. So all that being said, guys, I'm going to give this Imperial Shuttle a solid 9 out of 10. I think you could have added in some better detailing with just a few more parts. And I think maybe the inclusion of a couple stormtroopers would have been nice. But again, I think it kind of makes sense that there's only 3 figures because at least they all fit in the ship. So I guess if you did have a couple more stormtroopers, they would just kind of be off to the side and probably get lost. And it's nice when all the minifigures in a set can fit in the ship. Also, when you go ahead and put all of the sort of smaller scaled ships in this wave together, they all look really nice. And you can get all 3 of these sets for less than $200. You got 50, 70, 40, what is that, like 160? 50, 40, 70. Yeah, that's 160. In these recent years, X-Wings have gone up to like $90, and you see TIE Fighters going for $80. I'm pretty sure the last Imperial Shuttle was at least $100. Could have been a little bit more, I'm not sure, because I never bought it. Oh, I forgot to talk about the box. So the box art is a very solid box art. It's pretty similar to the TIE Fighter box art. You know, you just got your shuttle out in space, nice explosion, looking epic. Got the Death Star 2 in the background. I think the TIE Fighter also had the Death Star 2 in the background, which makes you think, like, are they gonna do another Death Star 2? The back of the box is cool, but, you know, nothing too special, but the front of the box looks very nice. Anyways, guys, that is gonna do it for this LEGO review. If you don't have an Imperial Shuttle, I think this is absolutely worth your $70. But if you do have the last version of the Imperial Shuttle, I wouldn't be in a hurry to pick this up. Guys, it feels super good to be building some LEGO and reviewing some sets for you guys again. If you want to see more LEGO reviews, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I'm saving a lot of my bigger sets to do on live stream builds for you guys, but I can't do live stream builds yet until this channel hits 1K, which we are very close to doing, by the way. With that being said, if you enjoy my content and you are not subscribed, I would definitely do so soon because that 4th giveaway is going to be happening soon. So if you want a chance to win this wonderful, beautiful, epic, awesome mystery LEGO set, the link for that giveaway will be down in the description below. Again, guys, thank you all so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. You all are amazing. As always, this has been Brent's Bricks, and remember, never stop building.